How were your impressions of Indiana today at practice?
You know, once again, I think they're continuing to add depth, particularly on the defensive side. I know what they can do offensively. You know, they're going to put up points there. They have to replace some guys as far as the wide receivers are concerned. But to me, I'm more concerned about what's happening on the defensive side and the new schemes that they're putting in. So I'm really excited to see what this team is going to be about.
What did you see in the defense that you liked today under the new coaching staff?
Well, you talk about the scheme. To me, the scheme is different. It's clear that the players have put on more weight. You know, that's one of the things Coach Hill is great at when you talk about strength and conditioning. And I think that's one of the things you saw. With big guys inside have to be able to hold those gaps. And when you have big guys like they have right now, I think that's really going to help them defensively. But you still have to go out and make plays.
Any players on both offense and defense that stuck out to you?
Well, you know what? I really like Booth. I think Booth is going to have an opportunity to really contribute. What I really like when you look at the quarterback situation, Sudfeld, those guys can play and compete at a high level. And I think that's the key, to be able to continue to add depth and have competition out here. That's the only way you get better. Not when, okay, I know I'm a starter, I know I'm going to be the guy, and you can kind of lay back. You've got to be pushed by the guys behind you every play. That's how the entire team gets better.
And lastly, what type of progress have you seen in this program since Kevin Wilson's arrival?
Well, I've seen a lot of progress, and sure, it's not been as much progress as I'm sure Hoosier fans want, and sure as much as Coach Wilson wants as well. But it's measurable. You can see that they're continuing to get better. You can see that roster is more athletic, it's more physical, it's bigger, it's stronger. So those, I think, are things that are important when you're looking at how to measure it. Because you get measured by wins and losses, no question about that. That's the business. But I think it's clear that when I look at this roster and I see that this is a team that's continuing to make strides. And even when guys are not out there and not able to compete, the 2s and the 3s, you see the depth there. And I think that's the part that's exciting.
Thank you.
All right.